From the Nanaimo Daily News from the year 1961, bowling interest takes big hold in Britain. The bowling bug is beginning to bite in Britain. For years, John Bull settled sedately for skittles. Now, because of Canadian and American promoters, he's learning the fine points of kegling. Since bowling, an offspring of skittles, was introduced here a year ago, 5 centers have been opened and a new company has announced plans for the establishment of 20 others. First it was 10 pins, then 5 pins. Bowling is the largest participating sport by far in the United States, says Douglas Fairbanks, the former film star and chairman of Fairlanes Bowling Limited, set up especially to boost bowling. I'm confident it can become as big and popular here, says Fairbanks. It was Fairbanks who helped bring 10-pin bowling to England. The first center was opened in a converted movie theater in North London, January 14, 1959. Fairbanks and his associates hope that bowling will be to Britain in the 1960s what silent movies were to this country in the 1920s. In addition to the 4 10-pin bowling centers in existence here so far, an elaborate 5-pin center, the first in Europe, was opened in December at East Kilbride, a Glasgow suburb. Behind the 5-pin alleys are Canadian publisher Roy Thompson and a Toronto bowling supply company which hopes to spread the game to London and other parts of Britain. The introduction of the 10-pin game to England was suggested by a large American manufacturer of bowling equipment. Until then, the only European country to have 10 pins was Sweden, and the sport was popular in American military bases. The U.S. company approached Fairbanks, who now lives in London, and another man, Peter Marriott, with its idea, and they carried the venture through. Except for the fancy East Kilbride Center, bowling alleys have been set up in older buildings, usually in converted movie theaters. But the proposed alleys will be in brand new structures containing bars, restaurants, and hairdressing shops. Fairbanks outlined future plans. We expect to build 20 centers over the next 2 years. 6 will be completed this year. If the demand continues, the overall number may be increased. The centers will cost about £60,000 each, Fairbanks estimated. 20 would involve an investment of £1,200,000. Marriott said the invention of automatic pin setters revolutionized the game, with the result that there are 68,000 bowling lanes in the United States and more than 16,000 in Canada. It has become a popular form of family entertainment in North America, and Britons seem to be reacting enthusiastically. Existing alleys now operate up to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. About 70% of the participants are under 22, Marriott estimated. This is one way of keeping young people off the streets when they get tired of watching television.